Baby, when you finally get the fucking gong for free, guess what? It's gonna be May. That's right, Gong Gang, the May Gong test is upon us, and my birthday is this month, so I hope you sent me some extra specially good tracks, or at least some stuff that I can gong really hard. I've got something a little bit different this month to give away that's not directly guitar related, if you can believe it, because we're not all about guitar here, right? This is all about songwriting, and guitar is important, but it's just one small little part of the puzzle. So this month I'm gonna be giving away something else that's an extremely useful and important basic tool for songwriting, and I'm gonna let you know what that is in just a minute. But first, we gotta announce the winners for April. First, announcing the winner of the fan favorite. You guys remember that I said that if I didn't get at least 300 votes this time around, I was gonna axe the fan favorite. If at least 300 people weren't gonna vote, what's the point? And you smashed my expectations with over 400 votes this time. So apparently you like it enough. We're gonna keep the fan favorite. Ideally, I would like 4,000 votes so that I can really get a very strong idea of what you guys like, but I'll take it. So we're gonna keep the fan favorite going as long as you guys keep voting. And the winner of April's fan favorite was Juicebox Desmond with his song Annoyances. I really liked this song. I did give it the gong at a certain point, but I thought it was one of the most ambitious and interesting entries that we've had here in a really long time. I think maybe it was like the execution of it that was like not quite what I'd hoped it was gonna be, for once again how ambitious it was, but it was a really super cool song. So congratulations to you, Juicebox Desmond, for writing an awesome song and winning the heart of the people. And now to announce the first place winner, what I thought was the best song of the month, who's gonna get a Cort guitar and 2 sets of Polyphia signature pickups from Fishman. If you have been paying attention at all, you will probably be not at all surprised. My reaction upon hearing this song was pretty favorable, we'll say. It was far and away the best song of the whole month. Hands down, no question. A skyscraper in the desert. Congratulations to the Modern Prey Juggernaut. A juggernaut of a song for winning the first place prize. Wow, what a jam, what a jam. This song had it all. Always bordering on chaos, but reining it in just enough all the time to keep it very cohesive, ultra memorable and catchy, super heavy, but also really interesting, using a lot of different kinds of textures and sounds, electronic stuff, horns, orchestral sounds, great singing, awesome screaming. It was great. It was a super sick song. I would absolutely listen to this just for fun. Based on this song alone, I am stoked to hear whatever else you guys are gonna put out in the future. So keep on doing your thing. I wish you massive success. For some reason, I always forget to mention this, but both winners are also going to receive my songwriting course, Complete Rock and Metal Songwriting. If you want to learn more about that, there's a link in the description below. And now to announce the sponsors for this month's contest, which is gonna be Avid and the brand new Mbox Studio interface. This is the coolest interface that I have seen in a long time, and it's the only thing at NAMM that I absolutely had to have. This is the absolute ultimate interface for the bedroom producer, guitarist, songwriter. It's perfect. It's a 4-channel interface that's incredibly easy to use, that also has some features that put it head and shoulders above other interfaces around this size and price point. It has 2 variable impedance instrument inputs. It has a reamp out right on the front of it, and in case that wasn't cool enough, if you want to put a pedal into the signal chain as an insert so that you can change it and record it in post, you can put it on your voice, you could put it on a keyboard. There's a loop that is specifically set up with the right impedance for pedals so that you can put a pedal in the signal chain and it'll show up as an insert in Pro Tools. That is crazy! Most of these features are ones that I've been able to achieve on other interfaces, but getting it to work has been a feat of engineering, an incredible pain in the ass. Like the using a pedal in the loop thing, that's something I've done before, but I've had to have a whole separate piece of hardware to make it work, and then doing the routing and everything has been such a headache, and now I can just pop it in the loop and it just shows up in Pro Tools. Amazing. They're also putting up a year of Sibelius Artist and Pro Tools Artist, which is the DAW that I use, as part of the package for the fan favorite, which is also going to include my songwriting course, as well as all of my guitar courses, my Relationships guitar courses that includes 3 different courses. Relationships 1, which is all about learning all of the 3-note per string scales on the guitar. Relationships 2, which is all about learning every interval on the guitar. And then the 3rd one is called Exotic Sweep Arpeggios. So huge thanks to Avid for putting up those prizes for us. You can find out more about that at the link in the description below. But now, enough yakking. Let's get cracking! Time's noon. This track was not found. Maybe it was removed. Maybe you've been disqualified, James. Maybe you need to try again, James. You gotta try again. Man, I have been polishing this one for a while. If there was one good thing about the lockdown, is that it finally made me run out of excuses and finish this song. The track was not found. Maybe it has been removed. 2 in a row, disqualified! Jason Whitewick. This is an instrumental song. I was trying to make a song that felt like you were on a train traveling through a bunch of landscapes to some place called Mitherland, which is a made-up place. What? Mitherland? No, I'm pretty sure I've been there. This is yet another bedroom recorded demo with programmed drums, and I'm not gonna bother redoing any of it just for an online contest, haha. My band Sidian, pronounced Sidian, which is also a made-up word, has played live a few times now and people seem to like it quite a bit, so good luck roasting it. Keep up the quality content, you're a man. Sidian Mitherland Express demo. Forget about good luck roasting it. How about good luck counting? That's pretty cool. Tip of the tricorn hat to you. But now, is it gonna go anywhere? Can't you start with a good idea. I'll turn this up a bit in the cans. So far we got 2 chords going back and forth. And kind of sorta a melody. You shouldn't have wished me good luck, because you gave me the good luck and now I'm gonna roast it. This had a pretty cool sound. You had this nice Lydian modal thing going on that I liked, and then it just didn't do anything else. I didn't really think that what you had here was interesting enough to be an instrumental on its own. It wasn't really melodic. Your lead guitar lines didn't sound like melodies to me. It was just not very exciting. For me to get on board with something like this, you need to have a much more solid melodic structure. It felt like a loop. It felt like we were just looping. Dylan Zimmerly never got to actually officially release the song because we broke up shortly after re-recording it for what would have been our first full EP. I wrote this when I was like 16 or so. Guitarist. Show your strength. FFL. Friends. Family. Loyalty. Is this like Fast and the Furious soundtrack? Around this time, I would have absolutely punished Fools in the Pit to this. Oh. Yeah, sounds like throwdown. Sounds like more like slowdown. What the fuck? Yeah, sounds like throwdown worship. It's like kind of ignorant in a way that I like, but I don't know. You are so loyal to the band and to each other that you broke up? Why? There are actually some things that I like about this style of like beat down fucking ignorant ass hardcore, like just pure mosh pit music. This kind of music works really well in a live context because it has a lot of intensity and energy. But compositionally, this was the kind of all over the place, and the lyrics were pretty rough. Pretty fucking heavy, though. I give you a tip of my hat for just the pure heaviness. Lautaro Otegi. That's probably not right, I'm sorry. Hi, I'm Lautaro. I know it's hard to pronounce. Thank you for acknowledging that. From Argentina, South America. I started making my own demos around 2018, and I'm still learning. I don't have a band, so I make instrumental songs without vocals. I tried, but it's not for me. Hope you guys like it. Who you guys? Oh, he's talking about me and Kenneth. All right. Love your videos. All right, thanks, Lautaro. Lautaro. I always want to pronounce people's names right. Like, I want to make the effort. But if they're not there to correct you, it's hard. Look, instrumental music can be awesome. If it's awesome. Like, make it awesome. It's going to be a lot harder. And if you didn't read the rules, and it doesn't have a top line, you're gonna get the gong real soon. Like, not having a singer doesn't exclude you or excuse you from having melody at all. Better be coming. Where's that top line, bro? This is the kind of riff that needs vocals on top of it. But it's not coming. I'm giving you the old school gong. For wasting my time, I'm manually gonging you. You need to have a top line, period. You want to make instrumental music? Go for it. Make it however you want. You're going to send it into my contest. It's going to have a top line. Melody. Personally, I think you're going to have a very hard time attracting an audience with what you've got here, but make music however you want. This is a songwriting contest. That's not a song yet.
Daniel Jorgensen. Well, a riff popped into my head during a drive. I recorded it later and showed a friend. His response was, "Are you gonna finish the song?" Finish the song.
Oh, sounds like a smart friend. Probably very handsome too. Was it me? I don't know you. I don't remember this happening, but feels like something I would say.
I have no delusions of my singing ability. It is also somewhat derivative of a certain band style, but inspiration shows what it shows. When I set up outside, I don't care. Good news for you, it be short.
Setting sun, Rasputin's beard. Wonder what band this is going to be derivative of. Could be derivative of a great band. It'd still be bad. Is it Alice in Chains?
Slowly claws its way again. So shield your eyes from the setting sun. the same.
Okay.
Why wait?
Jumping the gun a little bit with the guitar solo before you give us anything like solid enough to make it feel like we've earned it. That was like kind of okay. Got some cool harmonies. It was pretty heavy sounding. But like your verse has to be extraordinarily compelling. Maybe even more so than your chorus, if, as most of the time happens, the verse comes before the chorus. Because people experience music horizontally through time, they're gonna hear the verse first. And if your verse doesn't really draw you in, then they're never gonna make it to the chorus. And especially if you put a solo in between and another verse, you can 100% do that, but it has to be really, really good, and this was only, okay.
Christian Turner. Just finished the song, nothing crazy. Just wanted a nice mix between melodic and heavy. Recorded on an 8-string. I don't care. Let's see if it's good, though. Fate, Christian Turner.
Cool 2 guitar part. Yeah. Give you the tip of the Stetson. 2 guitar parts that work together. And then this. You clearly need more than just that. You had one cool idea, and then not that cool idea, with nothing on top of any of it. You've got no top line, so you are actually disqualified. Show me a deep deb. My name is Show Me a Deep Deb. I'm from India, and this song is called Drive. Nope, you release this to all streaming platforms. You are disqualified. Santeri Mutainen, Flower of the Dawn is one of my first songs I've composed. Personally, I would call it some kind of fantasy metal, and I hope it can bring some enjoyment. Mix is quite poor, as you can probably hear, but I hope you get the idea. Okay, Flower of the Dawn. Ooh. Oh, buddy. Don't you let me down. That's a big old intro. It better be introducing something good. Okay, this is sick. But give us some melody or it's all over. Oh, did you just make an ultra sick backing track? You did, didn't you? This is where the chorus would go, but you didn't write it. No, you didn't. So now you're gonna get the gong. My hat keeps getting hit by the ceiling fan. Well, that's a gigantic bummer. Really super duper sick track. I think you're Finnish, so Winter Sun reference will not be lost on you. Really cool. Wish you'd finished it. You're clearly a super sick musician and writer, but you missed the most important part of the entire thing.
Hi, Trey. I'm Andre from Romania, the bass player in the song.
Romania is the bass player in the song. Okay, got it.
Back in 2014, we've recorded this song live in a studio, backing vocals and keys added in post. But in the end, we didn't like how it came out.
So you're sending it to me instead. Oh, okay.
It might sound a bit cheesy, as it was intended for a European song contest.
So you wrote this for a different song contest. You admit that Europeans like cheesy music, and you think that it's not very good, or it wasn't good enough for your standards, and so you sent it to me. Cool, can't wait to hear your cast-offs. Here we go. Believers. Here we go! Yeah!
When all good intentions fail, recall the pain in hell. It was deceived. When it is all that counts.
Cheesy? I mean, it's nice. It's not very... I don't know. Doesn't have a lot of attitude. Calm it down, come on. Ooh. Some big woes. This was almost cool. Almost. I absolutely just flinched. I realized I'd cocked the thing too far back and given it just a little bit too much power. And then I was like, I'm definitely getting it this time. This one had a lot of potential. It was like kind of cheesy, but it felt like it could be a really good sing-along, except that there wasn't really a lot of good sing-along-y parts, except for these woes that you're leaning on way too heavily, and the lead vocal part was not very strong. It was like okay, but if you're gonna give this sort of big sing-along feel, you also have to have a huge lead vocal. Had like a little bit of a similar vibe to You're the Voice by John Farnham, which in this kind of style, in my opinion, is sort of the big one, the big song, and it was lacking the same kind of big sexy hook that song has. I think if you just rewrote the lead vocal part to be a bit stronger, you could actually have something here.
Andreas Sjellström, one-man band. Might form a real band if I win this contest. I will not be singing in that band, don't worry.
I wasn't really that worried.
Lyrics are about embracing the nuclear holocaust, I guess. Oh,
I mean, if it's coming anyways, you might as well get on board with it, I guess. Downwinders, Totalitaire Tombola. All right, pretty aggressive. Nice little stomp. What could possibly go wrong? That's what it was that went wrong. Okay. As with many of these entries, started off pretty strong and then kind of blew it with the vocal. Kind of felt like you were trying too hard to tell the story. It got real wordy and didn't feel like poetry, you know, didn't feel like a song, just felt like you were kind of talking. Remember, you're not writing a novel, it's a song. I liked that second riff, though, in the intro. I mean, 2 riffs is too many for an intro, but the second one was pretty cool, so I'll give you a little tip of the hat for that.
Jose Rincon. Hello, my name is Jose. The band's name is Enigma Black, and thanks to the pandemic, we were not able to get together to continue moving forward with the project. We have a lot of songs recorded thanks to the great non-official songwriter and mixer extraordinaire, Joel Roman, but never released them or put them out. We really just get together for fun.
I mean, that's a pretty good reason to get together, to make music. Born from the chaos. I smell metalcore. It smells bad. Okay. Go somewhere. All right. Kind of tough to write a compelling metalcore song in 2023, not gonna lie. That is a little out of your range, bro. Really not bad. Reasonably well put together metalcore track. You lost me in the chorus. Your verse was like pretty good, had a good aggressive riff, but you kind of had the like typical good cop, bad cop vocal thing. And if you're gonna do that, the good cop has to be really good. Not so much that the performance wasn't all that great. It was okay, but the part that was written for the chorus was not that great, and that's where you lost me. Nick Appleby put the link to where they released the track in the description of the video. So, you're disqualified. Try again. Thane Ball. Be gentle. I shan't. I won't. I never am. This is my first ever attempt at using an interface in studio software. I played all instruments and used a $10 interface. That's not going to save you. Quality of your interface doesn't have anything to do with the quality of your song. Doesn't matter if the song is great or if it sucks. We're going to hear that through a $10 or a $4 million interface. A guitar stand collapsed just as I was about to record the solos and destroyed the neck of the guitar that was on it. Bro, that fucking sucks so bad. I'm very sorry to hear that. We've all done it once. I used to sing this to my son when he was a toddler. You hang the moon, all Thane band. Oh. Hello there.
We got the news. We're expecting you. That they could come too soon. Cause you hang the moon. You hang the moon. God made the sun and stars, Jupiter, the earth, and Mars. Would you hang?
If you want me to be gentle on you, you gotta be gentle on me, on my goddamn ears. I think this probably would have been much better if you'd have just sat in front of a camera, strummed an acoustic guitar, and sang it, rather than trying to do all of that stuff and having it be that. Recording is hard. I have spent many, many, many years trying to get good at it. I'm still, like, only okay. But, like, until you get good at it, Just keep it simple. Very sweet of you to write a song about your son, though. I tip my hat to you for that. That's it for week 1 of the May contest. Kicking it off with a bang, am I right? Huge thanks to Avid for providing this month's amazing prizes. You can find out more about those and where to get your own at the link in the description below. If you haven't already seen last week's episode, you can check that out right here. And if it's already next week, then you can see next week's episode right here. And until then, there will be something else fun for you to watch right there. And I'll see you real soon.